So what we see in the story is that Jesus tells us about a story of a man who is completely focused on himself. He's a successful guy. He had a good year. Harvest time was awesome. He didn't have to listen to country music to make him feel better about himself. This guy is completely about himself. He is about more, and more. But not only that, he never once thinks of how he can be a blessing to someone else. Like, I got all this extra stuff. This is good. I could open up an extra Kroger over here. Feed all the hungry. But he never does that. He's like, well, I got enough storage room, so I'm going to do the work to fill up, not what I got, but I'm going to build new ones and fill those up. He never once thought, like, maybe I could bless someone. Maybe I could give of what I rightly earned to someone else. Maybe God's blessing isn't just meant for me, but it's meant for the person on the side of the street who's begging for food, begging for money, and I could help them, but nah. They need to go get a job. They need to go do this and do that. I'm prejudging them. And because I assume that they're lazy, and maybe if they're not, they just fell into poverty, but I'm going to assume that they don't have a right to have any of what's mine. And so he's just concerned about himself. And I want to be hard on the guy. And I'm sure you do too. But that guy's us. It's not somebody else. It's us. Jesus is telling a story not about the guy down the street who has the nice Camaro or Mustang or whatever floats your boat or the boat. He's talking about us. Because he wants us to embrace a different ethic and a different economic. Because he wants us to be aware of the slippery slope we can fall down when we allow a desire to become an obsession. His desire to accomplish became an obsession to not just have what he needed, to have what he could hold, but he built other barns. Like, he tore them down and built them so that he could hold all of it. That's like the definition of obsession. It was way more than he needed. But he wants us to be aware that our worth is not in the amount of our resources or stuff or our accomplishments. Because what God is wanting to do in us, I believe, and in me, who's such a messed up person, he wants us to give us new desires and new ambitions that are reshaped into the image of his will. Like, it's okay to have desires. It's okay to have ambition. It's a good thing. I believe God's kingdom needs people who are ambitious and are going to go start things and go accomplish things and go make things happen and kind of shake the boat. But I think that those things can easily fall into this little line, like this muddy trap of becoming not just a desire, not just a good motivation, but they can become an obsession to where that is our chief end. That we are not so much focused on honoring our Lord and King, but we are focused on doing things for him, and that is our focus. It's not just being his child, but it's being his worker. And we're called to be his children and his servants, but from the standpoint that he is a loving father.